Nope. Try again. 3, 2, 1. We be back for episode 25. 20 fucking 5 of Simply Terrifying. I am so fucking sorry, but I'm not, because this is the end of 5 weeks of doing this. 5. Consistently. Monday through Friday. On TikTok, on YouTube, on all the, podcast streaming sites. I am so fucking proud of us. It is insane. Insane. I keep showing up, but so do you. So, it's good. So, here we go. Episode 25. It's cold and I'm hungry, and I swear, even though I'm a little popped off right now, I haven't had an ounce of caffeine, but I need it. So, let's go. My body, my choices. What could this mean? I'm not talking about anything fucking political, so if you're here for that rally, just get up and fucking get out of here. I'm not even playing it. I'm talking about my body and my choices, okay? And I say that because as a girl, I've been through all the fucking stages of hating myself, okay? Totally. It's what we're designed to do. It's what we're programmed to do. Now, I fluctuate even now in my time of going back and forth, of being completely fine with myself and looking at myself like I'm, disgusting failure, whatever. Why? Why this side? Why? What is wrong with me? On paper, I don't fucking know, right? I'm not a stick person, and okay, so I'm 5'2". I have things about me I don't really, like every person does. There's something on everyone, but this is what we need to break free from. Now, there are a lot of people who will say, oh, well, you're just supporting this has nothing to do with you. What I say should not influence you, right? I'm talking about me. So what you take from what I say about my body and my choices for me, this vessel right here, if you take something positive away from that, great. If you take something negative away from that, okay. Is what it is. I'm talking about my body, mine alone. I have no business to say anything about yours, just like you have no fucking business to say anything about mine. Now that we have that understood, do I think that there are some people that have more issues than me? Probably. Okay. Why? I don't know. Some people would say genetics. Some people would say laziness. Some people, there's an answer for everything. Okay? There is. Talk to a doctor. There's an answer for everything. You talk to a friend. Oh, yeah. That person does whatever. It's fine. What you do with your life, that's your life, right? You have mirrors. You have eyes. You can feel what it feels like to get up and out of your bed, to get dressed and stuff like that. If you feel like life is more difficult on your side and you want to change something like that, that's on you. It has no effect on me. Okay, it has no effect on me. So, back to me. It's easy to treat your body like a project to be fixed, but shifting toward body neutrality, it's a weird word, or self-love is actually the ultimate power move for your mental health. I'm going to tell you this is one of the hardest things that I have to do. I don't feel like a fucking beast, okay? I don't. This is what gets a lot of people, especially a lot of women. Cameras and mirrors, reflections and cameras. For some reason, we just have to want to look how we look to us. I could look at myself in a mirror. I could do the poses and stuff like I'm taking a picture. The lighting is good. The angle's good. I could get a camera, stay exactly like that, take the picture, and hate the picture. What the fuck is that? It's not like I changed. I'm not doing anything. I'm staying exactly the same. But there's always something different. And I don't think it has anything to do with what I'm fucking seeing. I think it has something to do up here. How I'm seeing it. Okay? I can be a mess. All right? I can look like a sickly homeless person. You know, if I go days without wearing makeup, or I, you know, go to bed with wet hair and whatever, like, it's just, there are things about myself that are not, what's the word? Not average beauty standard, okay? I don't fit into there. I'm short. I'm not tiny. And yeah, the other part of me doesn't care. Now, are there some times where you try to say like this, right? You try to say stuff like this all the time. And it's really, really hard because you also have to believe it. You can say it and not believe it. You say it enough, you start to believe it. But then if you see something else that you used to like compare yourself to, you can start to kind of get unraveled and fall back into that. And then you're like, oh my God, I can't eat for 3 days and whatever. I don't know how many times I see ads and shit about like fasting apps and diet apps and shit like that, okay, right? Like, again, I'm not like insanely, I don't feel unhealthy. How about that? I keep my shit balanced as far as like activity and movement versus what I put into my body. I also keep a kind of balanced situation. What I do with my body, and other people have a lot of say on that. Like how my skin is, my face. Like I see people that do these awesome makeup routines, but they're sitting there for like 45 minutes and they're putting on like 73 products on their face, and that's great for you. I love that for you. I love it for you. I do. I don't have that kind of time, right? And even if I did, that's a lot of shit on my face. I don't want to have to do that to be happy with how I fucking look. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to hide under my paper bag until I have my fucking grocery cart worth of shit plastered on my face. I don't want to be like that. I want to be able to be good either way. You know? Either way. Just wake up and be good. Now, to me, I do the makeup thing. My own. I have like five things. And even that sometimes doesn't even make the cut. Sometimes, as long as I've got like some kind of color in my eye and just like the dark, just accentuate the eyes. That's all. Because this here, this eye contact, this is how I fucking reel people in. I don't care about the rest of the fucking package, right? You can pretty up the peacockness all you want, and some people that's your situation. But I've gotten shit for my hair, my skin, my weight, my tattoos. Oh yeah, I got them. You ready for this? We might as well. Just let me see. For the people who can't see, I'm actually unzipping my jacket. Okay? That's why if you go to YouTube, just for example, because it's fucking cold down here. I'm still in the basement. So here we go. So I've got things, places. Okay? Lots of things, places. These to me are not just like trashy tattoos. I've heard that a lot too. Here's the thing. It's my body. Oh, but your body is your temple. You're goddamn right it is, motherfucker. And I'm going to decorate it however I see fit. If you want to live in a white-walled whatever, where you do nothing, like no accentuations of anything, more power to you, because that's your choice. That's your body, that's your choice. This is mine. This is me. A big thing that I've had an issue with coming up, like it takes a lot to sit here like this, right? Like I am in a sports bra. I've got the higher legging thing happening, and this would bother me before. In fact, I'm getting ready to go on vacation very soon, and the thought 6 months ago was, I'm going to do this. I'm going to walk 25,000 steps every day, and I'm going to drink water, and I'm only going to eat between 3 and 6. Like, there were points where that was my fucking thought, okay? In reality, why am I punishing myself? Why? My husband will put his hands and everything else all over this. Sorry, kids, if you ever see this, but hey, you already know. There is nothing on me that I am ashamed of. Okay, there are things that bug the fuck out of me sometimes, and that's just, there's no getting around it. But I feel that the days that I just accept what I've got going on and I just fucking own it, I feel so much better. I'm not struggling. I'm not fucking killing myself. I'm not punishing myself. Like, I'm someone who doesn't smoke. I rarely drink. I've never even drank coffee in my life. Like, I like maybe a Pepsi at some point in the day or a Coke or something to get my caffeine. I like sweets, but I also like, smoothies and whatever. So like, there are things that, sure, I should definitely cut out, right? Because pop is bad, soda's bad, wherever the fuck you're from, it's bad, right? And sugar's bad, and all this stuff is bad, and all this stuff. So here's the deal. Life is too fucking short. I'm not saying I'm going to set up an IV of fucking liquid drip Crystal Pepsi going into my veins while I'm sitting here sucking down fried chicken and sheet cakes. You know what I mean? They're all good, but I'm not doing that. And that's my choice. This is my choice. This is an instrument, right? It's not an ornament. So, ornament, like on a tree. You pick these out because it's what you want to look at, because they're pretty, because they fit, because they go with everything else. That's not me. This body has given me 4 decades almost of life. I have been in many situations. I have dealt with many people. These hands have done many, many things. These arms, like, I'm no little person. You see this? I get like, the home stuff, the fucking projects and whatever. I do that. The lifting, the wood and the furniture and shit because I just want to move it one day. That's me. That's me. This body helped me do that. Okay? I mean, just carried 4 kids. I mean, leaves. These are, I don't. Shame is such a terrible motivator, especially when it comes to your body. Like, someone could take a picture of me and most definitely put it side by side by an Instagram somebody and be like, oh my God, she's fucking ginormous and hideous and it's just so gross. Look at that girl, she's not even trying. Look at all those trashy tattoos and it's her hair. Boo. You want to see my hair? This is just pulled up, by the way, but let's see what it is. Let's give you some natural situations. Oh, yeah. If you can't see it, you're missing out. We've got waves and layers and all kinds of craziness. You know what I mean? But it's me. This is me. I've got green eyes and I've got a color deposit line more so in one, and I've got scars from things that I've done or have gotten hurt or what the fuck ever, like scars and tattoos and marks and moles and all kinds of things, surgeries, problems, triumphs. This is not an ornament to be on the Christmas tree of fucking society next to all the other beautiful Instagram people with their, perfect everything and their flawless this and da da da. We got flaws, honey. We do. There are things that, yes, even though I'm talking like this, some days I'm like, oh, why? But at the end of the day, I would rather just live and enjoy living than trying to look like every other motherfucker out there. Right? These lips are mine. Okay? This hair is mine. Like, my ass. If I wasn't in such a weird position right now in this setup, I would go ahead and turn around and show you my ass. It's real though. Like, this is another thing that is kind of, it's a struggle because I, as a woman who was a teenager, who was a little girl, have gone through all the stages of really just hating things about myself. And it breaks my heart now that when I see people, especially younger people than me, when I see them already harnessing what I'm saying to you right now in their life, like, they're not saying go out and eat fast food every day because it's great and blah, 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 and, you know, never try to move at all. Like, they're not saying that. But they're not saying that you shouldn't eat today because you licked a cupcake 2 days ago and now, you know, you need to work off those calories and, you know, get ready for hot girl summer. Like, I live in spooky bitch season all year round. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to fit in to any of those fucking classifications. And it's sad that there were people even close to me who kind of made me doubt myself and made me feel insecure and stuff like that. And so there are things that I did as a mom, especially when my kids started to get to that tween age where, you know, their brains start kind of fogging over and they start getting all caught up in, oh my God, my friend said this and oh my God, that. I would hide the scale, you know what I mean? A bathroom scale. There was one point where my daughter, she was like 13 years old. She weighed herself like 6 fucking times a day, like before every meal, after every meal. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. We're not. Absolutely not. No, we're not. I constantly remind them how everything about them is absolutely beautiful. Okay? You want to change your hair, it's fucking hair. You know what I mean? It'll grow back, whatever. You want to change the color, change the style, the length, whatever. Go fucking nuts, kid. Go crazy. You know? If you notice that, okay, you and your sister have worn similar size clothes for a good bit of time and now you got a little bit more of a curve than she does or whatever, so what? So you got your mom's stuff. All right, I'm sorry, or you're welcome, whatever, but stop comparing yourself because it does not matter what anyone else has. And I know that even saying this is kind of redundant, but like everything you see, especially on social media, everything you see on social media is not fucking what it is, you know? Like, we have fucking, like, Photoshop used to be a thing, okay? It still is, but like, you can push a button now and be like, you could be sucked in and like totally, like, I could have the big lips, the big butt, the no waist, the everything. I could do that on a filter. Absolutely I could. The thing about it is, well, filters end on the camera. That's it. On the screen. And the other sad part is that some people are okay with being that virtual side of themselves. And that's enough. And unfortunately, whether it be my age or the fact that I have so many freaking kids or like so much going on, that's just not my reality. You know what I mean? Like, I will always choose like life over screens, right? Like over this. Like, this is great and this is fun and I like doing this, but I'm me here. This is me. You know? So I'm not a Instagram model or a TikTok fucking star that does all the 30 pounds of makeup and whatever. Like, this is it. This me. This is real life. This is Kara. Real Kara. And even though, uh, it's very hard sometimes, because sometimes it does get me. It is so much more freeing to just realize my body is mine, and the comparison game, like, who am I competing against? Why? I'm happily married with a husband that loves everything about me, flaws included, you know what I mean? Like, why would I ever doubt how good it is to be me, you know, in this body? Why? When I'm not thinking like that, it frees up so much brain space. It's insane. It's a cognitive fucking load to worry and wonder and stress about what I could or what I should look like. Okay? If I go to the gym, which I don't anymore. I have the stuff at home that I use, but there was a time where I was going to the gym multiple times a week because I wanted to go from this to this. And why did I want to? Not because I'm unhealthy or anything else. It was that time, a time of many times, where I was bombarded by all of these people who don't have kids, who don't do anything but, you know, for a fucking camera all day. We're not the same. We're not the same. I have the luxury to eat a piece of pizza if I fucking want. I don't have to fucking sniff celery and hope for the best because I have like 3 fucking bikini shoots or whatever. If I put on a thong bikini on my vacation, my husband is not going to be mad about it. Not at all. Okay? Like, and there's no fucking filter there. None. So, it's a really hard thing to think about, especially having daughters, especially this day and age. Like, I don't let my kids have social media until they're like 17, 18. Like, I have an 11-year-old, and I tell her constantly, like, you are in the prime age now for like peak depression, for, you know, the tweenager time, because you're starting to get into the clique thing at school, and, you know, comparing clothes, hair, you know, ways of life and stuff like that. And the body thing is just, this is when you're gonna, you know, hit that time, and it's just you're gonna fucking go crazy, and hormones are gonna come, and it's just like, it's very sad. I mean, it's good, it's bad, it's sad. I don't know. I just really hope that I can lead by example, right? Because everyone has had a moment of doubt. And the people who can really, 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 really honestly harness the self-love, that energy, I mean, you only get one. You only get one body, okay? Maybe 50 years from now, my grandkids will be climbing into AI morph suits or whatever the fuck. I don't know. But right now, you only get one body. And comparison is a rigged fucking game, especially in the age of social fucking media. Everything you see is designed to make you feel less than. It's designed to make you feel incomplete and less superior. Like, and the key angle there is that you buy into the gimmick of you want to be like the person you're seeing. You want to buy that pill. You want to buy those leggings. You want that makeup and that hair and that outfit. And that's what it is. A lot of people, aside from their, you know, I couldn't imagine just having so much restriction in my life when I only get one. I mean, it's kind of crazy to look back at all the things that you've ever seen. You look back at your younger years and how sad or how you feel. It's not even always sad. It's just like, it's just a weird something. When you look through these magazines or you look at friends' photos even that are different from you and you just like, I don't know if it's like envy, jealousy, whatever, and you look at yourself in the mirror and you're just so fucking disappointed. And that part is sad. That part is sad. Especially that little girl, 12 years old looking in the mirror, wishing she looked like someone else or was shaped like someone else or had more or less of whatever, like if you could go back, which you can't, that's the kicker. If you could go back and just scoop that little girl up and be like, girl, we are going to do so many things with this body. Like, you're going to be strong. You're going to play sports. You're going to not have to wait for somebody to help you because you're going to be stubborn and strong enough that you're going to be able to fucking battle axe whatever you want yourself. You're going to have a power stance where people are going to know that you mean what you say. You're not going to be like, I'm going to kick your ass when my husband gets home and helps me. No. Bitch, I'm going to break your fucking kneecaps if you look at me the wrong way. That's, it's just a mindset, a confidence. Like, you have to be able to accept your flaws and just, like, live in the now. Do what you want to do. I know people that, they have to go to the gym every day. More power to you, right? Like, I don't sleep as it is. I got a lot going on and whatever. And they would tell you that's an excuse. It's a choice. This is my body. This is my choice. I'm not in danger of anything. I'm how I want to be. In this moment, this is how I want to be. And I'm not beating myself up about it. I'm not getting down on it. I'm not going to not wear the things that I want because they probably look better on someone else. I don't give a fuck. I want to live my life and be in my own skin and be comfortable. I don't want to cover up because I don't fucking fit everyone's standard of what I should look like. It's a very, very, very hard lesson to learn, whether you're 9, 15, 26, or my age. It's just something, it's a demon that keeps popping up, but I am choosing to accept all the things, and be happy about it, because the alternative is punishing myself and being really depressed, and none of those sound fun, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And if someone else has something to say about my body, then okay. Like, it has nothing to do with you, motherfuckers. So it just needs to be something that, you got to end up being okay with. You'll be so much happier. You'll be so much freer if you can do that. But saying that is one thing. Doing it is very, very different, because it is probably one of the hardest things that someone could ever ask you to do or tell you to do, or, do themselves, is to be good with yourself, love yourself. So hopefully, even though I feel like, as per usual, we kind of zigzag all over the fucking place, and hopefully some kind of little point got across, whether that's a teeny one or whatever. Me just exposing myself was enough to make somebody, say, hey, that's really nice. I'll take it. You know what I mean? So with that, we're going to wrap it up. This has been My Body, My Choices, and another episode 25. We're closing out week 5. Sorry if that was loud in your ear, but it had to be said. Week 5, done and out. This is so exciting. So remember, like, share, go back. We have a full library with 24 other episodes. If you haven't tuned in yet, you most definitely fucking should. And also, like, share, subscribe, push it out, go back, repeat, comment if you want. Like, let's hear about it. And if there's something that you want to hear about that you haven't heard about yet, it's probably on my list. But you can go ahead and shoot me a message and let me know things you do want to hear about, because let's face it, I could talk all day down here in my basement by myself. So bring it on. Give it to me. Let's go. Wrapping it up, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much for listening. And done. Okay, done.